Yeah, that's right. We're expecting that Brett Kavanaugh will be sworn into the Supreme Court later today, so they're really wasting no time at all in putting him onto the court following the vote today. It was a 50-48 vote, obviously a very contentious vote up here on Capitol Hill. What this means, though, is that Judge Kavanaugh will be able to join the court starting next week. Now, the Republicans had hoped he could be on the court for the start of the term, which was last week, but they've basically gotten as close as they could to that, that he's only going to be delayed for 1 week, and he will still get to hear a majority of the cases in the Supreme Court for this term.
We've seen protesters gather in D.C. over the past couple of days ahead of the vote, as well as today. Tell us about the reactions following the vote today.
Yeah, you know, this has been an incredibly divisive vote, one of the most contentious issues up here on Capitol Hill probably in years. Just today, there were more than 150 people arrested on Capitol Hill. Protesters ran up the steps and did a sit-in on the steps of the Capitol. There also were 13 protesters who were thrown out of the gallery during the vote. They stood up and chanted shame and went after specific senators who were undecided on their votes. And it's been felt both within the country and the protesters, but also with senators themselves. You know, we've seen that senators on both sides have been incredibly divisive, and it's been a real anger up here on Capitol Hill. And I think now what we're hearing from some in the middle is that they're hoping that the Senate can kind of start a healing process after what has been a very bitter fight over this judicial nomination.